Today on BuMpY's beer review from Foam Brewers out of Hinsdale, Vermont, I have their Deep City Pale Ale. So this comes in at 5% ABV. It says Deep City is a brunch restaurant by Foam Brewers that specializes in genuine food and friendly faces. So this is a pale ale, and it's born on date, canned on date was January 29th. So we're looking at about 3 weeks old. This is brunch beer. So let's go ahead and crack this one open and give it a pour. Alright, so the head on this beer is, it's a little bit of an off-white kind of head. It's not vibrantly white. It is frothy. The color of the beer itself is a deep gold, very clear, effervescent. You can see those bubbles just flying right up through the glass. Let's go ahead and get some aromas. I'd say it's a little bit kind of on the earthy, herbal spicy. There is a fruit note in there. I don't know. It's a very stinky type of fruit. I don't think it's the one that starts with D or anything like that. I've never had it before, but it's definitely got a kind of a fruitiness. But it's still staying on that kind of earthy kind of platform with it. Stinky, a little bit stinky. Let's go ahead and take our first sip. So cheers. All right. Oddly enough, the first sip on this reminded me of an old homebrew that I did that was also a pale ale, and I called it Gold City, and I used El Dorado hops, which is the city of gold. I don't know what hops are in this, so hopefully it will reveal that when I edit this video and search for this beer information. But I swear there's probably El Dorado hops in here. Probably wrong, but let's move on. It's just very familiar flavor. That's all. Let's get the mouthfeel and all that stuff done. Yeah, so it's like a medium body. It's quite spritzy. Good carbonation to it. Touch drying on the finish. Slight bit of, I'd say it's kind of more on the crackery, maybe a little grassy side, with any malt presence. There's a little bit of like a candied sweetness. It's almost like, I mean, like one of those sugar-free orange lollipops, just slightly, but then it is very earthy toned. This one does pack a bit of a bitterness to it on the finish. It's kind of earthy, maybe a little herbal spicy, and kind of grassy. So, but yeah, just ever so slight, just a kind of orange or citrus type of tone, but definitely a little bit on the candied side, but a sugar-free candy. Yeah, 5% ABV. This might drink a little bit heftier than a 5%, possibly just due to the body and maybe the bitterness too, kind of biting in there on the finish. Yeah, much like my homebrew, I don't much care for this beer. I mean, I think I'd land it in the good category. There's nothing wowing me about it. It's herbal, spicy, bitter. It's I don't know, nothing's really like working for this beer. It's kind of leaving me with a bad kind of flavor in my mouth on the finish. Yeah, so I would just kind of land this one like mid to bottom end good. It's above drinkable. There's nothing really horrible about it. But yeah, there you go. So that was the Foam Brewers out of Vermont there, Hinsdale, and their Deep City Pale Ale. Cheers. Thank you all for watching.